The night had started out like any other Friday, or at least that's what I thought. Work had been long and draining, the kind of day where every clock tick felt exaggerated. All I wanted was to come home, collapse on the couch, and zone out with a movie. But Emma, my girlfriend of 3 years, had insisted we go out. "It'll be worth it," she said, eyes sparkling with that mischievous look she always wore when she was up to something. We ended up at a cozy restaurant downtown, the kind of place we'd only go to on special occasions. Candlelight flickered against the dark-wood walls. Soft jazz hummed from hidden speakers, and the smell of roasted garlic and fresh bread filled the air. I raised an eyebrow when we were seated at a corner table already set with wine glasses and a small vase of roses. "What's all this?" I asked, grinning. Emma shrugged casually, though I could tell she was suppressing a smile. Can a girl spoil her boyfriend a little? Dinner was amazing. We laughed, reminisced about our early days together, and shared dessert like some cheesy romantic cliché. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was up. Emma had been buzzing all night, checking her phone when she thought I wasn't looking, her knee bouncing under the table. When we left the restaurant, she slipped her hand into mine. The city was alive with Friday night energy, neon lights reflecting on wet pavement from an earlier rain. I was ready to head home, but Emma tugged me in the opposite direction. "Come on, just one more stop," she said. I groaned playfully. "Em, it's late. What are you planning?" "You'll see." She led me through narrow streets until we stopped outside a loft building. My curiosity spiked. I had no idea what we were doing there, but she seemed determined. She pulled out her phone, sent a quick text, and then guided me inside. The elevator ride was silent, except for the faint hum of machinery. Emma squeezed my hand tighter the higher we went. Finally, we stepped out onto the top floor, where a single door waited at the end of the hall. She unlocked it with surprising ease and pushed me inside. The loft was dimly lit, fairy lights strung across exposed beams, casting a warm glow. The scent of vanilla candles floated in the air, and soft music played from hidden speakers. My jaw dropped. It looked like something out of a movie. "Close your eyes," Emma whispered, her voice trembling slightly. I chuckled nervously. "What? Why?" "Just trust me. Please." Her tone softened my resistance. I closed my eyes, feeling her hands gently cover them just to be sure. My heart pounded. There was shuffling, the faint creak of floorboards, and then silence. "Okay," she said, her voice suddenly louder, steadier. "Open them." When I did, I froze. Across the room stood a group of our closest friends, Mark, Julia, Kevin, and even Emma's sister, all holding their phones up, recording. They were grinning, some whispering excitedly to each other. My eyes darted back to Emma, who now stood in front of me holding a small velvet box. My stomach dropped. "Jake," she began, her voice breaking slightly as tears welled in her eyes. "These past 3 years have been the happiest of my life. You make me laugh. You support me through everything, and I can't imagine my future without you. So tonight I wanted to ask you," she dropped to one knee, "will you marry me?" The room erupted in gasps and muffled squeals from our friends. Phones zoomed in closer, lights blinking red as they recorded every second. And me? I was frozen. Not because I didn't love Emma. I did, with everything in me. But in that moment, with all those eyes on me, the cameras, the pressure, something inside me recoiled. I hated being the spotlight, hated surprises that turned intimate moments into performances. This wasn't how I had imagined it. I had dreamed of proposing to Emma someday. Quietly, intimately, maybe on a trip, maybe in our living room after a night of laughing ourselves silly. But not like this. Not with an audience. Not with phones pointed at my face waiting for a perfect reaction. "Jake!" Emma's voice wavered. The room went quiet. My friends stared, waiting. I opened my mouth, but no words came out. My throat felt dry, my palms sweaty. I could see Emma's expression falter, her confident smile slipping into something fragile. Finally, I forced a smile, though it fell heavy on my face. Em, can we talk about this privately? A ripple of awkwardness spread through the room. Julia lowered her phone, glancing nervously at Kevin. Mark coughed into his fist. Emma blinked, clearly caught off guard, her face pale. "Oh, of course," she stammered, standing quickly and snapping the box shut. She turned to our friends. "Thanks, guys. Maybe give us a minute?" One by one, they shuffled out, the excitement drained, replaced with confusion and pity. The door clicked shut, leaving us in silence. Emma turned to me, her hands trembling. What just happened?" I took a deep breath, guilt crushing my chest. "Emma, I love you. You know that. But this..." I gestured to the fairy lights, the cameras, the whole setup. "This isn't me. This isn't how I wanted our moment to be." Her eyes filled with tears. "I thought you'd like it. I wanted it to be special, something everyone would remember. I wanted to show the world how much I love you. I don't need the world to see it," I said softly. "I just need you." The silence that followed was unbearable. She wiped her eyes, nodding slowly. "So you're saying no?" My chest tightened. "I'm saying not like this. Not tonight. Not in front of everyone with cameras." She bit her lip, looking away. For a moment, I thought I had lost her. The woman I adored, the one who had just bared her heart to me, now looked small and defeated. I stepped closer, taking her hands. "Emma, listen. I want to marry you. I do. Just not this way. I want it to be about us. Not a show, not something staged for likes and reposts. Us." Her eyes searched mine, trembling with uncertainty. Then, slowly, she nodded. You really mean that?" Every word. The tension in the room eased, though not completely. Emma leaned into me, resting her head against my chest. I wrapped my arms around her, holding her as tightly as I could. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "I thought I was giving you something amazing." "You did?" I whispered back. "You gave me your heart. That's all I'll ever need." We stayed like that for a long time, the fairy lights glowing around us, the city buzzing outside the loft windows. The night hadn't gone the way Emma planned, and it hadn't gone the way I would have dreamed either. But it was real, messy, emotional, imperfect, just like us. Later, when we left the loft, Emma apologized again. I kissed her forehead and told her she didn't need to. Love wasn't about perfection. It was about understanding, compromise, and patience. Months later, when I finally did propose, quietly, just the two of us in our apartment, Emma cried again. But this time, there were no cameras, no audience. Just us. And that's the memory I'll cherish forever.